Hello and welcome to the Vegan Corner. This recipe really could be described as a tough one, for a number of reasons. These reasons are quite simple really. First, preparing falafels is really open to interpretation, so deciding which way to make them is a matter of personal taste. And secondly, they are meant to be fried. Guess what? That's right, we are not going to be frying anything today, nor we will be frying any other day of the week, to be fair. This is why our falafels look paler than their fried counterparts, but rest assured, you'll be amazed by the final flavor, and that's a promise. You can find the ingredient list in the description below the video. The first step is to place the chickpeas into a food processor and blend them into a sort of floury paste. This recipe has been developed based on the fact that the falafels will be baked, so if you are a master of traditional falafel making, we are well aware that our recipe isn't traditional. Take the parsley and the coriander and chop them finely, and by finely, I really mean finely. It's already time to prepare the final mixture for the falafels. Start by placing all the ingredients into a bowl and stirring them with a spatula. I should probably mention that if for some reason you are actually planning to fry these falafels, it simply won't work, and they will fail miserably. Anyway, continuing with the recipe, the sugar is a personal addition of mine, as I really like the hint of sweetness coming through the spiciness of the falafels. But if sugar isn't for you, simply omit it, and I promise that after crying in my room for a couple of weeks, I won't be offended. Once the ingredients look thoroughly mixed, you can get your hands dirty and mix them by hand for a minute or so, just to obtain a more uniform final texture. To make sure that the final falafels will be as savory as you want them to be, make sure to taste the mixture and adjust the salt if you feel it is needed. At this point, you can bring the ingredients together to form a bowl. Now that is one giant falafel, is it not? You could bake it as it is, but that's not really convenient if you have guests for dinner. Place the giant bowl into the fridge to rest for roughly 10 minutes before moving on. Once the time has elapsed, remove the mixture from the fridge, take the desired amount of it, shape it into a bowl or into a patty, and coat it with breadcrumbs. Here we are using our gluten-free breadcrumbs, the recipe for which we hope to get online as soon as we can. Now simply repeat the process until you are out of mixture. In the meantime, you can preheat the oven to 180 degrees Celsius or 360 degrees Fahrenheit. As soon as all the mixture has been turned into more appropriate bite-sized pieces, you can place the tray in the preheated oven and bake the falafels for 10 minutes to complete the dish. And here you can see the final result, beautifully cooked and delicious tasting falafels, crunchy on the outside and crumbly on the inside. I know that we had to make a few adjustments in order to make this recipe low fat, but hopefully you will give this recipe a try and see that despite the adjustments, it is still an extraordinary dish. Many thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed today's recipe, please don't forget to hit the like button before moving on to the next video.